up, guys? Welcome back to All More Labs, and today we're going to talk about my crew cab. As you notice, it looks a little different than the last time you saw it, because now it's twin turbo and it's got a Raptor front suspension. Right now I haven't done the rear shocks yet just because I haven't done it yet. So let's take a look at it, see what we've changed. So since the last video I made on this truck, I've added a GT manifold. I've added the On3 twin turbo kit. I'm sorry, I had the single turbo kit on it before. Now we have the twin turbo kit on it. This is the same kit I had on my single cab, literally the same kit. I took it off my single cab and put it on this truck, and I put the daylight kit on my single cab. So this is the kit that I went 870 with on my single cab. I put it on this guy. I also added a Raptor suspension. So these are Gen 3 Raptor lower control arms, some RPG upper control arms, the tie rod in thing here, and these are Gen 2 shocks with Gen 1 springs, because I'm not going to do those buckets unless I get super serious, unless I really want to go off-road racing, which I'm not going to do. This is mostly just to have fun with, or just, I don't know, I like it. I'm not going to go out there and seriously try to go off-road racing. If I ever do, then I'll start looking into doing some other stuff with it. I obviously haven't got the bumper done yet, because it's going to be custom. It's going to have to be custom to fit those my intake pipes, or I'm going to have to change up the charge pipes, something else. I added these VLAN headlights. I'm not going to pay $2,000 for headlights. If I'm going to spend $2,000, it's going to be on something else. It's going to go towards my transmission. It's going to go towards a motor. I'm not spending $2,000 on lights ever. I don't care. I will spend $500 on these KC lights though, because I think they're worth it compared to like all the Chinese junk that's out there. Those are probably Chinese too, but I'm saying like those particular lights I think are worth it compared to their lights. I added this stupid giant purge solenoid for the kids, and I have it purging out the front right here, because and that's all for the 50 shot of nitrous I have on that tiny solenoid, just to get it out of the hole and to maybe keep it cool every once in a while. Also for the kids, I added 2 giant 10-pound bottles in the bed for a 50 shot of nitrous, because, you know, we do some things for racer reasons, and then we do other things for functionality. If you're gonna talk shit about that, then you gotta talk shit about the stupid wings that we put on these trucks too that do nothing. They just for looks, 100%. I added some helper bags to it because I tow my truck with it. Thanks to Deviate Design, I got that from them. Same wheels, same tires. I don't think on YouTube I updated. These are 37-inch BF Goodrich tires, which supposedly aren't true 37s. Supposedly they're a little bit smaller than true 37s. What else have we added? I added an e-boost controller. So now I have an e-boost controller versus the manual controller I had on it before. Truck's full weight right now, and I've been dailying this truck like crazy since I added the twin turbo kit and the Raptor suspension in the front. I haven't been able to stop driving it. It's just a ton of fun, and it's really enjoyable to drive right now. Let's take a look at my exhaust. So here we are under the truck. We have the B Woody traction bars on it still, and I basically have these mufflers right here. These Borla, I'm gonna put you on game. These Borla, what do you call them? Sportsman or some bullshit like that. I like them. They're not chambered. They're just pass through. Don't judge this welding. This is done by my boy Gracia, which he's not a welder, but this is better than most exhaust shops, that's for sure. You should see some of the bullshit that's out here. Everything else under here is stock, right? So we have our traction bars, stock drive shaft, stock transmission still, nothing crazy under here. Let's go for a drive and have some fun with it. Let me open up the nitrous bottle so we can get a little launch. Like I said, I got this little baby solenoid right here. Oh, where you at? Right here, this little guy, running a little 50 dry shot just to get her to spool up a little quicker, because those On3 turbos kind of suck. Open up the bottle. We're gonna only open up one because we don't need to open up the other one. Hopefully it's not empty. I didn't hear it charge up. All right, guys. So I'm pretty happy with the way that this truck sounds. It's got it's a muffled sound, I guess. It literally, like, think of something muffled. That's what it sounds like. And I'm pretty happy with it. I drove it with open headers all the way to California. Basically, just the downpipes open on the turbos, no mufflers, and it's all right. It's not bad. The only thing is when you're driving something like that long distance, it's not the noise that bothers me. I'm not like, oh, this shit's too loud. For me, it's the when you're trying to pass somebody, I don't want that guy to think I'm flooring it. And when you have open headers or open downpipes, it sounds like you're flooring it, even though you're not. And you're like, man, I should floor it past this guy's. I don't want him to think that this is this is all we got. We got more than that. So yeah, that's kind of like the biggest thing I have about having a super loud truck. But I like the way it sounds. Hopefully you guys do too. The turbos, they're not super loud. You can hear them. You get under some boost like that, but they're not like loud when you're like on the midnight kit. They're super fucking loud. As soon as I turn my truck on, all you hear is you hear turbos. On these trucks, you got to be under some load, and you got to have a quiet exhaust to hear the turbos on the on3 kits. Let's get around some of these people. This part throttle stuff is amazing. I love this right here. And then using the Raptor steering wheel is a ton of fun. Not everything's about drag racing, guys. Some stuff is just fun, and that's why you get into this, because you want to have fun. If you got into this because you're trying to show out to people, you're gonna get bored of it quick. If you got into it because it's fun and you love it, you'll probably do this forever. It's a ton of it. I love this shit. We got a little bit of room here. Let's do a little fourth gear pull, 6 psi. 7 psi. I think we should go up. Let's go ahead and put her on 8 psi. Ton of psi. Let's get a fuel system. We'll turn it up a little higher. And they spool up harder, that's for sure. I have my little daily. It's an old school Mercedes. I might have showed it in an old video. And I would drive the shit out of that. You know, when this truck was all motor, or even when it was single turbo, I'd drive my my daily like crazy. But since I've done the Raptor swap, and since I've done the twin turbo kit, especially with the mufflers, I just cannot stop driving this truck. I've just been driving it like crazy. Been driving it every single day. When I go somewhere with my wife and she's like, are we taking your car? Or are we taking my car? Or whatever. We're taking my truck. We're taking my truck everywhere. So every chance I get in this motherfucker, I'm getting in it. So yeah, if you're driving and you live in a city with shitty roads, and your goal isn't to just be a drag racer, to go out there and run the fastest times possible, then maybe a Raptor suspension is something you should look into. Because you can actually drive the vehicle at a decent speed. And it's still cool. I guess if you leave it stock height, it's not that bad. You probably won't absorb the bumps like what it does here. Ooh, we're turning kind of fast. It's cool. I got a Raptor suspension. Flip the motherfucker. Oh yeah. Hopefully it's not all just wind noise for you guys. I would never do this in a lowered single cab. I think my brakes need to be replaced. They do have 50,000 miles. Oh, I just crossed 50,000 miles. Look, what is this in front of me? Is this a cop or is this just a guy in a black Ford Taurus? We'll find out if we get pulled over or not. And his tint looks shitty, so I'm thinking it's just a guy in a Ford Taurus. Let's get next to him. It's a titanium. They don't give titaniums to cops. Yeah, you're never doing this in a lowered truck, unfortunately. And this is the least amount of traffic I ran into all day. Hope you guys can hear me. I'll turn up the windows a little bit. I'll bustle you up here and go down the road again. But you're not doing this in a lowered single cab. Or maybe a 3.5 drop. 3.5 drop, you'll be all right. In my truck, down that road right there, I'm going 30 miles an hour all day long. Maybe even slower. At some points, I'll slow down even more. People behind me get annoyed, I'm sure. But you're not doing that in a truck like my single cab. Drag pack, or if I'm on the 20s, it don't matter. It's too low. It's too low and it's unenjoyable. It's not unenjoyable. It's fun where you want it to be, but if I'm out cruising my single cab, I'm driving like a grandma, man. Like a grandma, a blind grandma too, that really shouldn't have her license. I'm just driving slow, really slow. And that's just how I drive my single cab when I'm out in the city. I don't, on the freeway, I can't really do pulls because I'll bottom out. It's too low. It's too low. So the only time I really let it loose is if it's a road that I really know that does have no bumps, or if it's if I'm on the track. Even on the track, it's kind of bumpy sometimes. So yeah, you guys ask me what drop I have. You don't want that. You don't live that life. You don't want it. I'm telling you, you don't want that drop. It's not fun. It's not as fun as this. This is a lot in the street during the day. This is way more fun than my single cab is. My single cab is great going straight at the track. Other than that, I like the way it looks and I like to show it out. But as far as having fun dynamically, going out there and getting on the gas a little bit, that truck is not fun. This truck is fun. Even all motor, this truck's fun. Twin turbo is just a lot more fun. All right, so we're back here on the road again. Now I just got the Ray-Bans on so you guys can get a little bit more point of view of what we got going on here. Oh yeah, I love the way that shit shifts. And somehow there's no traffic here. So we're gonna see, just gonna have, like I said, have some fun. And if you live in Houston, you know where we are. And if you have a lower truck, you definitely know that you drive very slow here. And that's that. You do not drive fast here. No one drives fast here unless your truck or vehicle can handle the bumps. And this is great. It sounds great. I would prefer a little bit more turbo noise, but it's not bad. And when I say turbo noise, I mean like pulling into a drive-through. The little kid at Chick-fil-A. Oh, what's that sound? So yeah. Oh, you hear that? Oh yeah. You cannot compare. You're not doing that in your lower truck. I'm not doing that in my lower truck. I'm doing that in this truck though. Whoop! It's bumpy. Yeah. See, the lady sees us. You hit the curves in your Raptor, bro? Definitely handles way better. It handles way better. It doesn't really handle that great. If I really push this thing, I'll end up flipping it. But you can drive it enjoyably on a road like that. Whereas a single cab, not single cab, but like a lowered truck, you're not doing that. But if you're out here trying to go as fast as you can, trying to actually race people, trying to race people competitively, I'll gap people with this truck all day long. But somebody with another twin turbo Coyote, maybe they're lowered and they're on a different set of wheels, they're fucking my shit up. That's it. This truck's at least half a second slower with these wheels than it would be on the drag pack and lowered. Minimum, right? But most people that I run into in the street don't have a twin turbo Coyote. So I'll probably end up gapping them with this truck. It's easy to get caught up into the draggy dick measuring contest. Hold on, we got a tunnel coming up. We got to hit the gas over there. But it's easy. Here, hold on. We got to hit the gas. You can't hit a tunnel without hitting the gas. Pretty sure it's 4-wheel drive. And let's turn it up to next boost setting just for the fun of it. Y'all ready? You guys ready? Tunnel time. And 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! Yeah, that sounds amazing. And I really enjoy these mufflers because, as you've noticed, cruising around, it's not super loud. It's really not. It's actually enjoyable. Like, you can cruise around and have a conversation, and you could pass somebody without them thinking that you're flooring it when you pass them. So that's my favorite thing about these mufflers. That's why I don't like a super loud vehicle. I hate passing somebody and then and have them think, or have them know I'm passing them, and then they start speeding up themselves. But yeah, you get caught up with the how fast this guy's going, how fast that guy's going, and you forget that you bought your truck to have fun or to go race people in your city. Not too many people, but then you worry about that guy's draggy, this guy's draggy. And some people don't even post draggies. They just say they're fast, and you're worried about that dumbass. Don't worry about that dumbass. Go have fun with your truck. Yeah, I'm having a blast with this truck. I'm not comparing it to anybody's times. I am going to be faster than a lot of people. I'm going to go run a 9 with this truck eventually once I get a fuel system. I'm going to need a fuel system. I'm going to go run a 9 with it, and this will be my 9-second daily. 10 seconds on 37s. I'm trying to run 10s on 37s, that's for sure, because I think that's cool. But yeah, I think there's other faster vehicles out there. There's TRXs in the 8s. I'm not even going to think of going 8s with this truck because I don't want to, first of all. Second of all, it's going to take a lot more work. I'm going to need a built motor. I'm going to need a built transmission that's not going to last super long at this weight, going 8s. And it's just not, it's going to take the fun out of it for me. Versus I can go 9s relatively easy and still daily the truck. This is great. So my overall perspective, if you're looking at twin turboing your daily, 100%, pull the trigger, go out there and have some fun with it. My other perspective, if you're looking at putting a Raptor suspension on your truck, depending on your goals, if your goals are to be the fastest guy in your town, don't put a fucking Raptor suspension on it. Lower it. And if the goal is to be the fastest guy of all your homies, don't put a Raptor suspension on it. Lower it. But if your goal is to, if you live in a city with shitty ass streets like we do here, or if you live near the desert, or if you live near a spot where you can go off-roading often and haul ass, do a Raptor suspension. In Houston, again, maybe there are some mudding spots close by. I'm not taking this truck mudding ever again. Fuck that. I don't like that. I do take it on the dirt every now and then because it's fun. It's fun. Sand is cool too. That kind of stuff is fun. I'm not taking it mudding. If there was sand or there was dry dirt close by, I might go take it there and then. I'm not going to a Raptor run. I'm not going to jump this truck. I don't want to jump this truck. This is my daily, and I really don't want to jump it. I don't want to go crazy with it. I say that until I do. But I don't want to do that. I just want to have fun with the truck, be able to haul ass down a shitty street. Hold on. Be able to haul ass down a shitty street and not worry about it. Being able to drive faster than 20 miles an hour down a shitty street where speed limit is 45. I want to be able to go 45 on a street where the speed limit is 45 and not have to worry about me breaking my spine, my spine popping out of my body every time I hit a bump. So this is great. I really love this truck. I haven't been able to stop driving it. I have the little daily that I used to love driving, but at this point in time, I can't stop driving my twin turbo Raptor swapped F150. It's just it's a joy of an experience. And you know what, guys? I didn't launch for you guys. Sorry. We'll launch next time. Next time we'll do a draggy when I get my fuel system, we'll do a draggy and a dyno video of the truck, and we'll see what she does on 37s, and then we'll start making our way towards that 9-second pass on drag radials. If you're thinking of doing something like this to your truck, maybe it pushed you towards it, maybe it took you away from it, whatever works for you. I'm also getting fenders for it. They're already done. I gotta go get them installed. I gotta go pick them up and get them installed. I got the Fiberworks fenders for this truck, and then I'm gonna get a bumper done for it. For the meantime, I'm just gonna do the Fiberworks fenders. But yeah, that's most of the goals I have for this truck. Run a 10-second pass on 37s and run a 9-second pass on 28s. That's my main goals for this truck, and I try to keep it alive because it's my daily. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. We'll talk to you next time. Go have fun with your truck. Enjoy it. Don't worry about idiots online, because They're idiots online. They're unhappy with their lives. They're happy with their lives. They wouldn't be worried about your life. So go have fun with your truck. Race people. Don't race people. Hit some corners with it. How's it doing the curves? Whatever. Have fun. Bye.